Hello there.
Alright, one more recording. I was gonna do 2 only today, but you know what? This show has a fantastic way of making me want to binge the hell out of it. I've said that already for season 2 and 3 and now even 4, even season 1, obviously. But like, it's not even that there's like a monumental action sequence happening or some sort of like someone's in real danger or in peril. It's just like a simple conversation that I want these characters to have, and it will end it on a cliffhanger with the conversation or with the potential conversation that's going to happen. And I'm like, no, I want to continue. I want to see the conversation. It's the conversation itself. That's how well written the characters are in this show. So yeah, what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, 23-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, shooting a shot, baby. And today we are up to episode 4 of Better Call Saul season 4. 4-4, baby. This one is titled Talk. Let's waste no more time. Let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing. Let's smash it. Let's go. This gotta be Mike. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, and I was wrong.
You wanted me to talk. I talked.
That was Mike's son, Maddie. Maybe it was Mike. Because of the pouring of the cement. And the episode's titled Talk.
Done?
I love how it was Jimmy waking up before Kim, and now Kim is the one waking up before Jimmy.
Hi.
Am I calling it a bad time?
No, it's fine.
Great. Well, good news. If you're still interested, we'd like to offer you a position at our Uptown branch.
Oh, this is the cell phone store?
You bet. You made quite an impression on Mr. Boyd. He's talking about starting you off as a shift supervisor. You can get your training done today if that works for you.
Nah.
What's up?
I was thinking that maybe you should talk to someone.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a name. He's not far from here. I've heard good things.
A therapist?
Thought you could give him a call.
It's a shrink?
It works for a lot of people.
Just have to check out my schedule and... Oh, jeez. I almost forgot to tell you. I got a job.
Really?
Yep. You're looking at Albuquerque's newest mobile communications specialist. I'm a shift supervisor even. Be very impressed. Cell phone sales. I'm selling cell phones. CC Mobile. I start today.
Jimmy, that is great.
Yeah, it's strictly gainful employment. And then 10 months from now, poof, I'm a lawyer again.
All right. But you'll just give him a call when you get a chance.
Of course, absolutely.
Coffee's on. Have a good first day.
See, this is... Oh,
You
man.
can count on it.
Straight up lying to Kim's face.
Mr. Finn, James McGill, listen, I've been thinking it over, and I just can't pass up this opportunity. If the position is still open.
He saw that Kim offered him the therapy, and he's like, nah, I gotta get a job.
Okay, next.
CR 2003114576, State versus Scotty Blakey.
Miss Wexler, do you have a matter before the court today?
No, Your Honor, just observing.
All right. Counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Crystal Eitzman on behalf of the state.
Yeah, this guy does not know the court
It's your
procedures.
Okay. I'm Scotty Blakey here for myself.
Mr. Blakey, you're here right now because I called this case last week and you didn't show up, hence the bench warrant. Understood?
Yes.
Observing.
Oh, so Howard Hamlin's fine with one of his associates just sitting around my court all day, whiling away the billable hours.
Actually, I left HHM. I'm a solo practitioner now.
No kidding. Field?
Mainly banking.
How's business?
Pretty good. I'm outside counsel for Mesa Verde.
Mesa Verde. She develops a complication. She goes to the hospital for delivery, and there's a mistake with the anesthesia. She aspirates vomitus into her oxygen mask, stops breathing. The baby's delivered fine, but the young mother suffers serious brain damage. She's left comatose on a respirator. The family is naturally devastated. And they're broke, so they have no way to pay for the young lady's care. And to make matters worse, the hospital refuses to take responsibility. And they've hired one of the most expensive firms in the state.
This is the plot of the verdict.
Yes, of course it is. Because movies are the only place where those once-in-a-lifetime cases exist. You know what I got coming up next? I got a janitor who threw his pee on his boss. The one after that, she stabbed her boyfriend over a grilled cheese sandwich. This is the real world, Miss Wexler, and you won't find any Save the Broken Lawyer cases in it. Don't think that you are the first to try to rediscover their love of the law by trolling my court. You're not. Best thing you can do is stick to Mesa Verde. Make lots of money. Give some to charity. And having said that, we've got perpetual PD overload. So beware. Next time I see you lurking in my court, I'm going to put you to work.
Understood.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Stop chewing loudly,
Your
man.
Honor.
All rise.
That was interesting right there. He gave her a reality check.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Please be seated.
Case CR 2003114882, State versus Lester Downs. You wanted to discuss the conflict of interest.
Yeah, before we get started, I'll address defense's motion to disqualify opposing counsel.
She's still sitting there?
Well, I read your brief very carefully, but I'm not.
That's very interesting because at one of the scenes last episode, she was telling Viola, like her new paralegal, that she's attending the courts today as well. And Viola's like, oh, I didn't know you had to be present for a matter. And then she told Viola, no, I'm just heading down. It's like, it's fine. Everything's fine. You just get done with drafting the contract and things like that. But I'm not sure if the judge was right there in terms of like, sort of pinpointing Kim's motive into telling like why she's at the law courts every day. Is she trying to find second wind or trying to find like another case or something to take up, something that's going to be much more exciting than Mesa Verde? Because what happened last episode with the entire thing that Kevin was presenting about expanding, going federal and things like that, it's going to be very much more of the same thing with banking, mergers and acquisition, and expanding. It's going to be the same sort of interactions over and over again, the same repetitive stuff. But that's what sometimes the law is, especially when you specialize in one certain field. You start to get really good at sort of doing the same sort of thing. And obviously it may be Kim wants to expand and find things a little bit more exciting, and that's why she's heading to the law courts each day, trying to find that, movie quality like experience. But maybe that judge was right. Maybe possibly like he gave her a reality check of the cases he's sort of going to deal with. It's not always going to be exciting. You're going to have to come to terms with the mundane things. Now, I'm not sure if they're possibly foreshadowing a change of career for Kim, or maybe her taking up sort of the position of judge. That could be cool, but we'll see. Oh, that's what's her name?
Sorry I'm late.
Anita.
Hey.
22 across is Esmeralda.
Bell ringer's lemon.
It's the hunchback.
Quasimodo, look at you.
They're pretty good. You want to go?
Tonight's group.
We could ditch.
I better go. I told Stacy I'd be there.
Sure.
What if
Maybe
you
I
tell
could stop by after?
That'd be great.
Netflix and chill?
Because that dead wife he's always talking about never existed.
What are you talking about?
It's an act.
Why would you even say that?
The guy's story changes every time he tells it.
Really? No, I don't think so.
The romantic night at the Cubs game, their first kiss,
Yeah?
never happened.
You can't know that.
Wrigley Field didn't get lights until '88. There were no night games before then. None of his details add up.
Well, maybe he just got the year wrong.
Here you go. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thanks for that.
You know, you have a very suspicious nature.
Watch him. He's got to tell. Like a bad poker player, when he's lying, he rubs his wrist.
Okay. You want to put your money where your mouth is?
Maybe she's
When
gonna
you
turn up
come to
tonight.
group tonight?
Make it interesting.
All right. $10 says that when he talks about Judy, different story.
All right. You're on.
All right.
$10 is nothing. Mike got 200 grand just laying down.
CC Mobile, this is Jimmy.
Heyo, how's the first morning?
Good, Robbie. Well, yeah, actually, it's a little slow.
Yeah, that store's always been a bit calmer. Just bring a book.
So this is a normal weekday?
Mostly, but wait till inventory week. There's a line out the door.
When's inventory week?
You just missed it.
Is there, any chance that you could move me to a store with a little more traffic?
Let's see. The Gold Street store is always hopping. But it looks like the schedule's all full right now. Let's give it a couple weeks and then we'll see.
No problem.
If I can, I'll swing by later. Keep up the good work.
See you then. Bye.
Yo, he's gonna have to try and make it exciting for himself. Otherwise, he's not gonna last more than a day here. How is this a profitable store here? Obviously, this seems like a big company, but like this store in particular, I know they probably need to have one in the area, but is it worth operating? I just said he needs to find something exciting, and there we go. What if that glass shatters? Or there's a crack in the window?
Puedo traer a Domingo y Javier y sus hombres. Los juntamos y los atacamos esta noche.
Nah, the twins ain't wasting no more time. They're gonna hit him right now. Woo! They're just gonna two-man job. They're just gonna go in right now.
Fucking son of monkeys.
I kind of wish we got to see the shootout instead of it being obscured. They're robbing us of quality entertainment right here. You are in no condition to get out and help. I want to see what's going on in there. Come on, man. I know we're meant to focus on Nacho, but Nacho, I love you, man. I want you to get as much screen time as possible, but it's not the time and place for you to be stealing this quality screen time. We could have seen a movie right here. Oh, they even killed the woman? What the heck? Yo, she must have had a gun. She must have been armed. That wound is gonna open right up. Where did he come from? He's like, I'll go take care of the other end. Little bit of respect right there. A straight massacre, man. that two-man job. And I think Gus probably knew that someone was going to have to take the blame in 4 for the shootout, so that was the right choice. To divert the Salamanca's attention away from him.
It's territory, isn't it? Salamancas wipe out the Espinosas. Espinosa territory isn't for grabs. Cartel can't give it to the Salamancas, so I think they give it to you.
Get some rest. You have more to do.
He hasn't even talked about getting a job until this week. The place is called the...
Whoops. Sorry.
Oh, that's the guy.
I hadn't quite finished.
It's called the North Fourth Arts Center. I hope he takes the job.
Well, thank you, Willa. That all sounds really promising. Anyone else?
Yeah, I got up and I took a shower. Kaylee woke up on her own and got herself ready for school. It was just a regular morning. I made French toast for breakfast, and we talked about the self-pasting toothbrush she's making for the science fair. I took her to school and went to work, and then I realized it. I don't know why I noticed it just then, but I hadn't thought about Maddie all morning. I think about Maddie every single time I make breakfast, but not today. And they weren't just minutes. There were hours that I didn't think about him. And if I can go hours, then why not a whole day? Why not a whole week? I mean, what if I lose the sound of his voice? What if I forget him completely?
Oh,
Mike, I know I won't. That's
Mike holding it
impossible, but
because the camera's racking focus on him. And Stacy's in focus a little bit. A little bit. She's not completely out, but it's
Thank you, Stacy.
all on Mike here. and him holding
You're
in
not
his
alone.
emotions.
Truly. I mean, it might be painful, but if you ask me, I'd say it's progress. I mean, a lot of us in this room have felt the same things you're talking about.
I think Mike has probably had the same
I have.
situation as well. Oh, and Mike can't put up with his bullshit. This is the guy that's lying.
Keep trying to get there, you know, to
Yeah,
live
yeah.
in the here and now. I know that's what Judy would have wanted, but it's hard. This guy at work, I've been avoiding him for the last 2 weeks. Ever since he got back from his vacation to Australia.
Yeah.
She always wanted to go to Sydney, but money was tight. Finally, we were going to go for our 25th, and that's when she got her test results.
Oh,
It finally came out.
You don't want to hear what I have to say.
Well, we're ready if you are.
Huh?
Oh, yeah?
This guy was never married.
What are you talking about?
Mike, now, you know the rules.
Yeah, I know your rules. He's been coming in here for months, selling you a bill of goods, getting you all misty-eyed and loving every minute of it. Stop.
That's just not true.
Yeah? Okay. So I'll go to the public library and I'll get the papers from 1997 and I'll run a search on Judy DeVore, beloved wife of Henry DeVore. Tell me I'll find her obituary. She wanted to go to Australia? Last month it was Cuba. Come on, Henry. Let's look at the papers, see if the math works.
Come on, Mike.
He detective his ass.
She's not there, is she? Come on, say it. You have no shame.
$8K. Not 4K, 8K.
Well, he came to the right place, didn't he? He knew you wouldn't notice. And you didn't.
Thing is, why would people like that
All
do
wrapped
that?
up in your sad little stories, feeding off each other's misery.
Just to feel some sort of affection? Or he like
He
gets
wanted
some
me to talk.
he gets some sort of kick out of seeing other people
I
miserable?
talked.
Talk, baby, talk. Not Nacho's dad. Leave Nacho's dad out of this. I hope it's just Nacho at home. But leave Nacho's dad out of it.
Sal de aquí ahorita mismo.
¿Qué han hecho?
I hope this does not make his dad call the cops. No.
Necesitas ir al hospital. Papá, por favor. No llames a nadie. No estaré a salvo si lo haces.
Do they still rock up if you call them? Or is there just so much or so many calls going on that...
Puedo descansar aquí por un ratito.
Because I remember once here, this is a stupid story. When we were kids, we had the whole family over, and us being idiots, we decided to sort of like prank call the police here, like call 000, like quickly. Like, we were like 6 or 7 years old. Decided to call them. We quickly called and dropped like straight away. We ended the call, but they still rocked up. 2 cops rocked up, and it was a lesson. Oh man, we got a lesson taught by the parents and uncles. But yeah, like they still rocked up anyway to double check, just to make sure everything was okay. I wonder if the same could possibly happen here.
This one?
I doubt it then.
What this one?
For some reason,
No.
Mike going through Madrigal and checking their security is the most entertaining thing. Being a security consultant is like unbelievable.
What's that say?
It's
not a guessing game.
38 degrees. Should be 35. Must have come in set wrong.
Goes out set right.
Manifest doesn't say anything about... Yeah. We'll fix that.
Double stacking. Just a look. I told you, it's entertaining.
Might be a little frayed, but the rest of them are fine.
And you know this how?
So we're pulling all the E-track straps.
Is that a question? Yeah?
Tonight.
Mike does the perfect facial expression when he's frustrated. Like the way he sort of like bites his lip, it's fantastic.
Not done yet.
He's gonna take his frustration out on that guy. Like every security check right there is just gonna be all redone.
You can buy a truckload. Here you go.
Sold and cashed up.
Bidding war.
Wow. Great. We both know you could have kept most of this. I would have never known the difference.
Yeah, well, you could have left me high and dry. I'm liking this Hummel thing. Cash came fast and clean. Got any more where that came from?
Not the old lady. Not the old
Not
lady.
really.
Bummer.
While you're down here,
What is he doing to the store frontage? Sale? Does he want to get fired?
you got and you turn on when you come into here.
Fitting in with the yellow and red theme of the show as well, or like with the title of the show, the show's logo.
You want to see me? Here I am.
In order for our arrangement to continue, there is a matter we need to discuss.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have something to tell me? If you do, you would be well advised to do so.
Nacho Varga. I wondered when you were going to get around to this.
You came to me. You asked for a favor. You looked me in the eye. You shook my hand. And all the while, you knew Varga was moving against my interests.
I said I wouldn't kill Salamanca. I never promised to be his bodyguard. So, what now? You gonna make a move, you better make it.
Even though you know what happens to most of these characters, you still feel the tension in the room. Like,
But they're not gonna, are they? You brought me here because you haven't asked. So why don't you stop running a game on me and just tell me about the job?
no. Oh my gosh! That's not allowed! They're ending on conversation cliffhangers. It's not like characters are about to die cliffhanger or someone's in peril cliffhanger. It's conversation cliffhangers, which make me want to continue. Like, what's the job? Please, just tell me the job. I have to stop. I have to stop. I have to stop today. I have to stop. It's getting too much. It's getting too much. Oh, man. I just want, like, I don't want Gus to treat Mike like that. Like, I want their relationship to be like civil. I don't want Gus to ever be angry at Mike. I don't want anyone to be ever angry at Mike, despite, like, obviously Walt the flop. Man, freaking, I just don't like where Mike's journey ends up because of, like, his motivations and the fact that we're seeing Kaylee and Stacy more and understood the story about Maddie. And oh man, like, it just makes whatever happens in Breaking Bad even more, like, just like, it's just like it's so well written. And I'm enjoying every single bit of this show. The character conversations, like I said, are absolutely fantastic. Every actor and actress has this presence on screen that make their sort of minutes on screen or seconds on screen worthwhile. And it's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying these reactions. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. I've got to stop. Take care. God bless. Peace.